Hello, I'm Hornbilltv. My name is Gikon. Dimapur de Chakali, Bra, Dimapur Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Bra, Madhya Nishna, alag group, Bra, taxation, Bishithagya, Bra, Soap Dukan, our business establishment gun, Bone Grid Tagishe. Confederation of Nagaland Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Bra, Government, Bra, Itu Opor Eco Solution, Diana Gole, Ajib Kalira, State Pura de, Total Shutdown Tagina Aisha. Itu Nishna, Kali Cabinet Meeting Law Bishidevi, Eco Solution, Nahiani Mide, Ajibra Luina, CNCCI Bra Pura State de, Shutdown Krubule, Chanedishe. Dimapur Depi, Duganpura, Bonhwani Mide, Publican, Assam de Saman Khan, Lobule Jaina, Dade, Bishi Rashwabi, Jani Baishe. Aro etula obode Mohanla reporter etia ground de jaigina ase main reality edu shutdown hwa karne reality public khan kiman effect hoigina ase edula opode dikhaule karne public khan la grievances kan dikhaule karne ta etia ground de jaigina ase Mohanla reporter de etia connect krulowa acha akhre to apni etia kundu jaga de jaigina ase aro etia ground reality ta de situation kan do kina jaise edula opode update di duwa
अच्छा होय नोमी मोहन इत्या येरे खाती आसाम दे ही गिने से अपनी रात जनाई दिया निशना मोई व्यूअर्स खान गया रो एक बार जनाई दियो DCCI खान दिमापुर दे लॉकडाउन इतु शटडाउन हुआ दो काली प्रा शुरू हुई शे डे 2 दे ही जिसे और लिबी एंटायर स्टेट ते इतु शटडाउन हुआ दो आजी प्रा शुरू करे से कुंदु CNCCI खान प्रा इतु कुरिया लगा से जो काली तो DCCI खान प्रा एकता इनेगा shutdown kurado main reasons to itu multiple taxation ase itu eklai noile bi khushi itu dukan malik kan ge exploit kura itu NPGs kan pra aro tai kan pra janai dia hisab hoile do dukan malik kan ge exploit kura laikla noine extort kura laikla noi gina yare tai kan ge khushi camps kan debi mati gine samon kura laga bi ase gushe to yare sabi moi khan apni han bishi bi ahina Dimapur town debi dikhi thakibo chumuki di mara Dimapur la site ahile do itia do gari do bishi komti hoishi holi bi yare Assam di manu khan ahigine fuel khan lobole ahigine ase to yare ahia do sabi ek din garne do manu bi prepare kurishi wala jo kali laga shutdown garne holi bi 2 din garne do ready thaga nai negi manu bishi bi aji yare ahigine Assam de Nagaland gate pra bazar khan de manu bishi packed hoigine ase itu Nagaland pra manu khan yere manuhan bi yere ground reality apni ange dekha se itia manuhan iman borta hi gina yere fuel lo dikhi pase in fact fuel lo do jamela bi ulai gina manuhan bi hi gina public kan nijor bi hi gina conference hi gina lobo itia do itu sa shuru hoise noile manu line kan follow kran hoy aro itia ekta fear hoilo nearest Dimapur laga nearest Assam de thaga petrol pump de manu packed hoi gina ase aro packed hoi gina thaga nishna ekta fear hoile do fuel khotom na hua agere sob manu bi puncha khan fuel loi lobo lagi koi gina fear ekta dikhi pase chumukiri mare hoili bi Dimapur de hoili bi pura lockdown second lockdown dikhya nishna ase mohan poila de covid te ekta lockdown dikhi paise itu bar second lockdown do itu bar dikhi pa nishna ase poila laga lockdown laga do ki ase cost to itu do bimar covid 19 thagise itu bar laga lockdown laga bimar do ki ase koile do extortion asre man itia itu CNCCI mohan Hornbilltv ra claim kura noili CNCCI DCCI kan pra extortion garne itu shutdown dia nishna itu bar laga lockdown laga bimari do extortion asde to yere public kan aigine dikhi pa hule do kunge blame kuribo itu laga shutdown garne CNCCI DCCI kan ultimately itu decision lo government bra tahan ke help na lo tak tahan itu action ekta lo shutdown itu matia ke CNCCI kan ge blame kuribo na NPGs kan kun itu claim kura nishna NPGs kan bra extortion utha ase itu kan ge blame kuribo itu question do itu ase kotha do at the end of the day do consumers kan public kan hi duk pai inega laga situation de second din hoise kali do khuli lebi Sunday de hoile do iman business kan do happen hua na dikhe aji Naga Council kan aru bi ekbar DCCI kan logore try kurle ase kotha kuri gira aji yare Naga Council laga office te meeting thagibole ase DCCI aru Naga Council kan laga bitore ja kali cabinet kan state government la bitore meeting thagise itu laga meeting de iku fruitful outcome positive outcome na dikhya garne CNCCI kan jo kali evening pane tahan state wide shutter down do tahan itu call kurise itia ere manuhan khara kura han ge kotha kuri sawo tahan laga bhapna kinega ase itu laga shutdown do tan kun ge responsible hold kurese itu kan na holibi kotha kuri gene jawo man yare auto bishi bak to auto driver kan ahine ta anla fuel kan holi bi fuel kura dikhi ase two wheelers kan holi bi sob manu bi Dimapur pra hi gena yare ta hanla fuel kan holi bi fuel kura dikhi pas de mohan jai gene kumba kan ge holi bi kotha kuri sawo aro janai dia nishna all the way from Dimapur ahi gena ase mohan hi apni ro kode rahi gena ase
Dimapur
itu shutdown la bhabna re upore kinega ase itu CNCCI khan bra aji shutdown entire state impose kara itu extortion karne state government bra kiwa na kuile tahan itu do shutdown do lift na kuro ko ase solution ekta rahibo lagi ko ase as a general public apni la bhabna ke ase itu por
ekta site tu ene mola opinion phale tu khuli dile bhal ase mane public sob duk pai na mon either market site phale holibi petrol pump la site phale holibi mon bishi struggle kore aro and then commercial gari cholai na mohan to public khan ge loina up down kora manu ase regular basis to whole Nagaland ina shutdown thagile to mohan bi bishi duk pawe do
moi apni kiwa hudiole mon jaro to business association kan CNCCI DCCI kan tai kan laga reason valid asna nai extortion bishi hoi jaga ne ine ga ekta bon kora do is there reason valid
ekta site to any 50-50 bi ko paro kile gole tahan bi tangla site to okay se only taxation karni tahan bi duk pai na still tahan ina kiba kori dia do aru mohan bi ina shutdown kori dia do aru itu bi main to aru mohan public karni bi beshi duk pai aro
to apni bi itu two wheeler taxi cholas na apni taxi chola do itya joa kali aru aji yare shutdown Dimapur de hua do kinega ase most of the time do passengers kan do ki kuria manu khana je
passenger khan to kunba student ase kunba do office ja manu ase to tahan bi ko ase ni bishi struggle kore na ite bishi duk pa jai na mon ge ni ko ase
man ge kotha gore ne things de ase man yere mana sisters division bi ai gene ase hi apni division do kore rahi she
Dimapur
rahi she to division do by profession ke as a student or
yeah student
so what are your thoughts on this shutdown statewide shutdown taga do division la thoughts ke ase
I think it's a good step na
sorry
it's a good step
it's a good step so as a general public you also support the CNCCI and DCCI
yeah of course
okay do you think extortion or illegal taxation can be tolerated in a state like Nagaland should it be tolerated
no it does should not
mohan next aru yere jawole ase CNCCI DCCI kan pra itu bishi dangor step ekta lo ase jwa sali tai kan multiple taxation in terms of like 10 plus 14-15 factions ke tai kan tax kan bi dia ase gushi recently Hornbilltv pra yere new market tax jun ki kotha goira in terms of 15 parties ke tai kan factions ke ta tax dia ase gushi re man yere itu laga upor general public kuma gibi kotha guri saw hi brother apni la nam ke asna
मोला नाम दो toto
apni laga bhabna ke ase itu upor CNCCI kan bra multiple taxation kan do government bra solution na dile do tai kan duk pa ase gushi aro itu statewide itu tahan shutdown ban bi tahan mani ase apni la upor ke thoughts ke ase
ओए इजा किंगा जुले আছে इंगा जुले रेगला बाल আছে ओलिबे অলপ जुले खोलिले बाल resolution जुले पाइना ना
तो general public ekta ase apni to apni la thoughts to ke ase government do kiniga steps kan loile bal hobo itu multiple taxation curb krole
ओके तो मन कमेंट दो ना पड़े because मन आइडिया दो ना दे
thank you kotha kura gare mohan aro next yare dukan yare gari chola han kumba gibi kotha kuri kine jabo etu bishi serious matter ekta ase janai dia nishna CNCCI DCCI kan bi nekta step lota han janai dia compelled hoi gene tai kan ine ga ekta step loi ase kuise hoile bi general public kan bi dikhi pa duk pa do man bi dikhi pa se itia moi ground report kura nishna lots of commotion everywhere market te hoile bi petrol pump de hoile bi commotion to bishi ase question do DCCI CNCCI kan laga step to itu shutdown laga step to valid asna nai itu kan bi ase question do man yare kunba gibi kotha kuri gine jabo acha uncle apni bi auto chola manu asna apni itu shutdown la upore ki koa okay man yare kuma ge kotha kuri ne jabo tahan ready নাই কথা কইলে দুসরা আচ্ছা মানু বেশি বি গাড়ি রে নাই মান নেক্সট আরো টু হুইলার লা সাইতে যাই যাও তাহান ইরে পেট্রোল রুখি থাকা নিশনা ইরে জানাই দিয়া নিশনা জোয়া কালি ইটু ক্যাবিনেট কান স্টেট গভর্নমেন্ট কান বি ইটু লাগা ইস্যু লা উপর কথা কইছে ওলি ভেরি আনফরচুনেটলি একটা পজিটিভ রেসপন্স আয়া নাই একটা তো আহিয়া না দিখে আৰু CNCCI DCCI খান বি ইটু বাৰটো বেক ডাউন কৰিবলে নিশনা না দিখে আৰু তান বি কোৱা নিশনা ইটু দুখ পাই থাকা তো বিজনেস খান বি চলাবলে মন না থাকি যা লাগাবি একটা টাইম আহি যা আছে কইনা DCCI খান ব্রাতাই খান লাগা প্রেস স্টেটমেন্ট হইলিবি জানাই দিছে মান ইতে এরে কুম্বা গিবি কথা কুরি কেনে যাও হাই আপনি তো করে রাইছে
লিংরিজান দিমাপুর
লিংরিজান দিমাপুর আচ্ছা ইটু শাটডাউন তো DCCI আর CNCCI খান ব্রা মাল্টিপল ট্যাক্সেশন এক্সটর্শন খান কারণে ইটু শাটডাউন একটা মাতি আছে গভর্নমেন্ট কে রেসপন্স ইটু সলিউশন দিবি কইনা আপনি এজ এ জেনারেল পাবলিক আপনি লা ভাবনা কিনে আছে ইটু উপর
ওই ইটু শাটডাউন দা হবি পাছে ওই থেকে বলে le পাবি আছে নি কিনে হো পাছে
কিনে গা দুখ পাছে আপনি হান্দো লাইক আপনি আলা কাম খান কুরি কিনে যা হান্দো what are the main difficulties you are facing today
any communities sidan kot mon kot jo gole kam lagi nis kan da gile muncha ho jai don thaka ni na ni ho ja
মান গে কথা কয়ারনে থ্যাঙ্কস দিয়েছে মোহান নেক্সট ইতে রে মোহান লাগা ইটু ব্রাদার একজন লগরে আৰু যাও অলরাইট আপনি লা নাম কি আছে আর আপনি করে রাইছে
Tomorrow I say Mulanam Tidili is
okay আপনি ইটু লকডাউন লাও পর ইটু শাটডাউন লাও পর কি কো CNCCI DCCI কান ব্রা you know multiple taxation kan karne inega ekta mati ase government ki solution dibi goina security dibi goina apni la thoughts ki ase general public la hisab te
like we don't have like government no mondo only what I feel personally is that they should take the action as soon as possible because see all the Nagaland's people are coming here not only for the petrol but for the like goods tan shopping really sab ide ase so directly or indirectly idu Nagaland la economic gire ase aro like Assam khan crowd gure ase so like as soon as possible they should open yeah that's it
do you think the reason for CNCCI and DCCI to close for this shutdown is valid tana reason do
taxation la ase so of course yes in Nagaland there are many like underground law group issue I heard that it's most 15 or 16 yeah 20 plus in Assam so like they should also understand the people the local people nah so in order not to happen not to face these circumstances yeah that's it
thank you for speaking to us manu bishibi are fuel kan bi lo ase etu garne mohan yare next dusra kunba gibi kotha kuri gene jabo holibi ekta mohan dikhi pao do mohan Nagaland ge dry state ase koi aru etu bardo hosala bi Nagaland ge one of its kind ho etu hosala ga bi dry state te thaga nishna dikhi pase mudu gor kan bi sob bi bon hoi ja mohan itu laga bi dikhi pase to in fact this time to actively itu dry state practice kura laga bi dikhi pase dry state laga claim do practice kura nishna dikhi pase man aru yare kumba logore jawo tahan bhapna kine ka se tuhan bi hudi gene jawo pa pareta gere auto driver kuma gibi kotha kuri gene jabo tahan laga thoughts kine sob mandubi etu camera re do comfortable na thake etu garne sob mandubi usor de do na hi gene ase acha uncle apni kore rahi as na apni etu bar Nagaland de shutdown thagar apni la bhapna kine ase
etu do lob to improve nya kore bala ase etu
sorry
etu korina success kole bala ase
business association kan CNCCI pra itu shutdown matishna multiple taxation kan garne bi apni la bhapna government to itu la upore ki kuribo nishna lage apni nijor laga thoughts opinion as a public
ami to ঠিক so ko na pare ho
acha okay bolibi mange kotha kuria garne thanks diase mo next aru yare kunba logo debi jabo tai khan bi ki kurese gari khan de manu han do buhia se rukhiya se holibi yare কথা করি নে যাও হাই স্যার আপ দুইজন করে রাইস না
আমি তো ডিমাপুরে থাকি
তো ইটো বার শাটডাউন কারণে ইনেগা CNCCI খান ব্রা মাতিয়া তো আপনি লা ভাবনা কি আছে মাল্টিপল ট্যাক্সেশন বেশি হইছে কো আছে ট্যাক্সেশন তো তা না রিজন তো ভ্যালিড আছে না ইনে শাটডাউন একটা মাতিউলে স্টেট ওয়াইড
Yeah, definitely as a public to Mohanla so right as we have to protest against illegal taxation. But at the same time, relaxation should be given for some essential commodities like oil, like medicine and all that. If they can consider that, it is good. We definitely support the DCCI in the move against this extortion and illegal taxation and all that, because Nagas are already suffering and we have suffered enough. Okay.
So what are your thoughts on, the increasing number of factions? Because itia hoile bis manu social media hane hoile bishi aru notun faction ulawole asne goina speculate bi kura here se khami bishi jaze. So the increasing number of factions, what are your thoughts on that?
No, that is horrible. That is the reason why we are suffering today. That is the reason why DCCI as well as all the trade unions everywhere else in Nagaland, they are protesting against that. That is horrible. What type of freedom fighters, what they are calling themselves, I don't believe in that. Today we are having lots of factions. These are warlords. They are here to tax the public, not to fight for the public. That is what they have instilled in everybody's mind today. Okay.
Okay. Lastly, since you are having quite a lot of thoughts on this, lastly I want to ask you, what do you think, just your thought as a general public, what do you think the government should actually be doing to curb with this multiple taxation menace?
The government itself is not doing enough, because the government itself is in nexus with these illegal groups. Because of that, the publics are suffering. The government should strictly go by the rules, arrest those who are responsible for extortion and all that. They should come down strong on this type of all the factions. Unless that is done, the public will keep on crying. Ultimately, it is going to be the public who are going to suffer. Okay.
Thank you so much for speaking to us and sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much. Mohan, iman hi hobo moi khan laga yere brother ekjon kotha kora tai do bishi bal bra tai laga thoughts can be put forward kurise. Aro janai dia nishna itu shutdown do kiman tak jabole ase itia tak bi itu najani gine ase. CNCCI khan bra bi kali janai dia do DCCI khan do tai khan laga itu shutdown do mani thaga nishna state government pra iku positive response, fruitful response na dile tai khan itu do statewide shutdown maniwo mati jabo kwa nishna kali evening de government pra bhal response na dia garne tahan statewide shutdown do mati loise. Itia do ultimate response to kun dibo lage tai khan government ge hi response dibole rukhi ase. Janai dia nishna itia two big questions: who will be responsible for this? Government hobo na extortion, CNCCI, DCCI bra claim kora extort manu ke extort kora NPGs kan hobo na itu CNCCI kan bra inega ekta action lo tai kan galti ase ina ko itu kan questions kan bi ase. Hornbilltv apni ange itu laga updates kan bi latest ani thakibo itia karne to kitia shutdown do open hobo na kinega hobo itu kan bi question ase. Janai dia nishna relaxation all bi dile bal hobo koine public agent koine ase. Nagaland gate laga bitor gushi jaile to yere bordering Assam aru Nagaland bordering areas kan de manu do naga manu bishi bak to naga manu hi packed ase. Sabji kan bi kinia mongso han bi kinia, in fact petrol ahi gine lo do itu main necessary commodities kan do manu ahi gine
itia reality hosabi edu laga taxation karne illegal taxation kan hoi tha karne Dimapur de aro pura Nagaland de edu DCCI kan bra decision loise shutdown indefinite rakhibole karne. To itia mohan la reporter ra updates kan digina huni dishe mohan kunba taira kotha kwala hisab de do public kan aro students office goers kan bi bishi effect hoigina tahani dia fuel station de jaigina rush hwa dikhi pai ase aro tahan la opinion bi hudiadam de tahan bra kwa nishna tahan bi du DCCI kan laga shutdown do tahan bi support ase. Edu kiman deri illegal taxation kan di thakibo koina tahan business communities kan la duksuk be bujina public kan bi edu la opore support di ase aro kunba public kan brado koise ki some relaxation do dibole lage for essential commodities, because at the end of the day common manu kan hi duk pai ase enia business kan shutdown hwa brado common manu kan sopi effect wase like office goers students kan sopi to edu nimite public kan la grievances eta duksuk kan labi mohan eta dikhi paise aro kunba han brado koise government kan bi rules ekta follow korle lage government kan labi step up gorle laga essential eta public han brabi enya kwa labi mohan huni paise aro public han bi koi dia nishna they are against numerous factions and all this illegal taxation to edu law board mohan ground reality fuel outlets kan de kina jaise edu law board dikhi paise edia mohan ahiadam debi alag alag jaga khan de jaikina updates kan bi di thakibo edia karne eman ase mohan khada break ekta loina wo apni han side gibe.
Because sometimes news is more than mere information.
And we all need a little more clarity on the details.
About life, people and events that truly matter.
For individuals that demand reliable news.
From reliable news organizations and credible and award-winning journalists.
And how we look at the world. This is exactly the reason why we strive to serve you and the society.
Because proper news can not only inform our lives but also change the way we look at it.
We pursue events that are not only important to you but also useful for a life's perspective.
And that's the primary reason Hornbilltv is here to fill that space.
We are Hornbilltv.
विश्व भर से विभिन्न समाचार, जनता, राजनीति, व्यापार, खेल और मनोरंजन, सबसे नवीनतम और भरोसेमंद समाचार। हॉर्नबिल भारत आपके लिए दुनिया को देखने का नया दृष्टिकोण प्रस्तुत करता है।
Because sometimes news is more than mere information.
And we all need a little more clarity on the details.
About life, people and events that truly matter.
For individuals that demand reliable news.
From reliable news organizations and credible and award-winning journalists.
And how we look at the world. This is exactly the reason why we strive to serve you and the society.
Because proper news can not only inform our lives but also change the way we look at it.
We pursue events that are not only important to you but also useful for a life's perspective.
And that's the primary reason Hornbilltv is here to fill that space.
We are Hornbilltv.
Cultural sustainability is an important issue that often gets overlooked. It refers to the idea of preserving and sustaining traditional cultures in the face of globalization and modernization. Sustainable tourism, alternatively, promises not only to support economic development in destinations, but also to facilitate cultural and environmental conservation in heritage sites around the world. Tourism has not always been the most sustainable endeavor. Some forms of tourism have even led to culturally and environmentally abusive and exploitative practices, from polluting to poaching. The World Tourism Organization defines sustainable tourism as tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social and environmental impacts, addressing the needs of the visitors, the industry, the environment and host communities. Nagaland is also a hub of culture and nature, attracting tourists from everywhere to witness the land, nature, tourist sites and popularly known festivals like Hornbill Festival. With the age of globalization, tourism has become a way of cultural globalization and promoting green village culture. Our land is very naturally inhabited, and so tourism is also growing quite spontaneously, attracting travelers and tourists across the globe. And in order to efficiently promote our tourism, we have to learn ways to promote sustainable tourism to protect our cultural and environmental heritage. One of the most important ways that sustainable tourism practices support environmental and cultural preservation is through adherence to local, national and international laws. Honoring local laws and regulations can regulate what items can be brought into and taken out of a country in what quantities, by whom, and through what means. These regulations have proven essential to protecting countries' precious resources from the deep pockets of foreign tourists or the nefarious practices of commodities, thieves, and exotic animal poachers. Buying local. When you buy local, you help boost the local economy, benefit local benefits, and help to reduce the destination's carbon footprint from transporting the goods. This is also true at meal times, so enjoy fresh, locally grown produce every chance you get. Minimize your environmental impact. Resources are much scarcer in some countries, though especially water, which makes it even more important to minimize usage. Using a refillable water bottle instead of buying bottled water, packing a reusable shopping bag instead of using plastic bags, recycling wherever possible, turning off lights and unplugging chargers when they are not being used. Support the right businesses. One thing that comes with over-tourism is the spread of unsustainable and unethical business practices. For instance, mass tourist demands for traditionally made products can lead to the increased production of downgraded replicas and fakes as souvenirs. This may also exhaust local supplies of raw materials or take away from the livelihoods of many people. Buy souvenirs from local stores. When you visit a new place, be sure to support their ventures by buying some of the souvenirs. In doing so, you will be promoting the authentic artisans and their locally handcrafted items. Regardless of the approach, through sustainable tourism, we can keep our traditions alive, communities strong, and be a step closer to protecting our heritage.
Protection Society Mission Vatsiala scheme is a plan to help achieve goals related to development and protection of children that are in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. It focuses on child rights, raising awareness and strengthening the juvenile justice care and protection system. It is funded by the central and state governments in a 60-40 ratio, with 90-10 ratio for northeastern states and 2 Himalayan states. It also encourages individuals or organizations to sponsor a child or group of children. The scheme is implemented as a centrally sponsored scheme in partnership with state governments and UT administrations to support the states and UTs in universalizing access and improving quality of services across the country. The fund sharing pattern is in the ratio of 60-40 between center and state and union territories with legislature respectively. The fund sharing pattern between center and state is in the ratio of 90-10 for the northeastern states, that is Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim and Tripura, and 2 Himalayan states, that is Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand, and UT of Jammu and Kashmir. For union territories without legislature, it is 100% central share. Mission Vatsiala scheme supports the children through non-institutional care under private aided sponsorship, wherein interested sponsorship, individuals, institutions, company, banks, industrial units, trust, etc. can provide assistance to children in difficult circumstances. The district magistrates take measures to encourage individuals or public-private sector organizations to sponsor a child or a group of children or an institution. Such arrangements are subject to stipulations as per the Juvenile Justice Care and Protection of Children Act 2015 and rules thereof.
The Jawaharlal Nehru National Solar Mission, or the National Solar Mission, was launched on 11th January 2010. JNSM is a major initiative of the Government of India with active participation from states to promote ecological sustainable growth while addressing India's energy security challenges. The National Institute of Solar Energy has assessed the country's solar potential of about 748 GW, assuming 3% of the wasteland area to be covered by solar PV modules. Solar energy has taken a central place in India's National Action Plan on Climate Change, with National Solar Mission as one of the key missions. It will also constitute a major contribution by India to the global effort to meet the challenges of climate change. The mission's objective is to establish India as a global leader in solar energy by creating the policy conditions for solar technology diffusion across the country as quickly as possible. The mission targets installing 100 GW grid-connected solar power plants by the year 2022. This is in line with India's intended nationally determined
Hello, Matujima, and watching Hornbilltv Chill Out. The group is from South Korea and stunned the nation as well as the judges and audiences with their performance. And in deck, so impressed, they rushed out to hit the golden buzzer at the Britain's Got Talent. Let's have a look.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm so excited.
Okay, what is the name of the group?
We are Team Saurabi from South Korea.
And why are you here on the show?
We are here to do something have never seen before on BGT.
Do you think you can win?
We think our act fit for loyal family.
Oh, it's amazing. That's what the show's all about. Okay, well, we have no idea what you're going to do. We love surprises, and the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go, South Abbey. Can't wait for this.
Pre-match huddle.
We do that before every show ourselves.
Don't knock my head off. Don't knock my head off. Don't knock my head off.
Don't kick us in the face.
Don't kick us in the face.